Have you ever heard of a king who owned an entire country as his private property? Not ruled it, but owned it, like you'd own a car or a house. This isn't a fairy tale. It's the shocking true story of King Leopold II of Belgium and the Congo Free State. In the late 19th century, while other European powers were scrambling to colonize Africa, Leopold had a different, more sinister idea. He presented himself to the world as a great humanitarian. He claimed his goal in Africa was to bring civilization, stamp out the slave trade, and spread free trade. He even hosted a big conference in Brussels, charming world leaders with his noble vision for a benevolent project in the heart of Africa. The world bought it, and in 1885, the Berlin Conference officially recognized his personal control over a vast territory 76 times the size of Belgium. He named it the Congo Free State. But free was the last thing it would be. The moment Leopold got his hands on the Congo, his humanitarian mask dropped. The real prize wasn't civilization. It was rubber. With the invention of the pneumatic tire, the global demand for rubber exploded, and the Congo was rich with it. Leopold declared all vacant land as his own, which basically meant the entire country, and forced the Congolese people into a brutal system of labor. It was slavery in all but name. Each village was given an impossible quota of rubber to collect. To enforce these quotas, Leopold created a ruthless private army called the Force Public. They were infamous for their cruelty. If a village failed to meet its quota, the consequences were horrifying. Soldiers would raid the village, taking women and children hostage until the men collected enough rubber. And it gets even worse. To prove they weren't wasting bullets on hunting, soldiers were ordered to bring back the severed right hand of every person they killed. If they used a bullet and missed, or used it for something else, they would simply cut off the hand of a living person to make up for it. This horrific practice became a symbol of Leopold's reign of terror. The land was littered with people, even children, who had their hands and feet chopped off. The population was decimated by murder, starvation, exhaustion, and disease. For years, Leopold managed to keep this horror show a secret. He was making a fortune, building grand arches and museums in Belgium with the blood money from the Congo, earning him the nickname the Builder King. But the truth couldn't stay hidden forever. A few brave individuals started to expose the atrocities. A shipping clerk named Edmond Dean Morel noticed that ships leaving Belgium for the Congo were filled with guns and ammunition. But ships coming back were filled only with rubber and ivory. He knew something was terribly wrong. He teamed up with Roger Casement, a British diplomat who was sent to investigate. Casement's report, filled with first-hand testimony, was a bombshell that confirmed the worst fears. Their work, along with writers like Mark Twain and Arthur Conan Doyle, sparked one of the first major international human rights campaigns of the 20th century. Public outcry grew so loud that Leopold could no longer hide. In 1908, under immense international pressure, he was forced to hand over the Congo to the Belgian government. His personal piggy bank was gone. Estimates vary, but it's believed that as many as 10 million Congolese people died during Leopold's 23-year rule. It's a staggering number, a genocide driven by pure greed. Yet, for a long time, this dark chapter was brushed under the carpet in Belgium. Only recently have people begun to confront this brutal legacy. The story of Leopold II and the Congo is a terrifying reminder of how greed can lead to unimaginable cruelty, and why we must never forget the victims. Thanks for watching, and if you found this history important, please like and subscribe for more.